Hello, lovely people. So, in the last video, I asked those of you who are teaching and educating future marketers or entrepreneurs about marketing, how are you teaching differently? And how are you equipping your beneficiaries or your students for the fact that by the end of the teaching process, the world of marketing and the requirements within the world of marketing will be fundamentally different compared to the time that they were in the classroom environment with you, or whether it's virtual or in person. So I had some interesting conversations this last week with a few fantastic people, so many of who I look up to myself. And then I met new entrepreneurs as well, also kind of experiencing the common thread. So it was said to me that everyone and their dog is a coach today. And I understand that. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I had a look and I thought, oh my, everyone is a business coach. Everyone is just branding themselves a business coach. And that doesn't take a lot. I mean, if you work with the right marketing team yourself and you are one person, you can call yourself a business coach. But what makes you a worthwhile coach? And what actually is that X factor, where people go and look and say, hey, I want that coach. I want to be coached by you specifically. Your coaching brand has to come with a track record. Now, the coaches that I look up to and the mentors that I look up to, that I will lean on from time to time, are people who have been in business, some of them for 40 years, and they have done the hard yards. They have really worked at understanding other people and many different industries and business processes and functions and consequences of running or not running particular processes and so on. There are some people who don't have a track record. Maybe they have qualified academically as a coach, but they don't have a track record. And they're out there calling themselves business coaches. These are people who, they struggle with commitment. And everything has to be kind of manufactured rather than leaning into the organic human connection that most of us actually crave. These are people who want to control things. If you're looking out for a coach and someone's telling you what to do all the time, that's not actually coaching. If you look at the world's best athletic coaches, they're also listening to their trainees. They ask for feedback. They have a good solid sense of the mindset of the people that they're training. They don't just kind of coach them even for a year or for 2 years and then bugger off. The best coaches are there with you probably for the rest of your life. And just recently in another conversation, I said to someone, I heard that every single one of us, if we had at least one good teacher, we can remember them. You can always remember your favorite teacher from school. That's the power that a great educator has. That's the power that a great coach has, is that you remember them because they believe in you as a person. So in finding a coach, you can't just kind of go into an accelerated program and say, okay, well, that person hired a couple of coaches, so yeah, I have a coach because I've been assigned a coach. That's not really how it works. You've got to find the personality that resonates with you, and you've got to go out and find someone who's got the track record that is kind of most aligned with where you're looking to go, what you're looking to do. And that is why with coaches, I always recommend that you talk about your track record, you talk about your achievements. And I was also told recently that I don't do that enough. So I'm going to try and do that, because I do train and mentor and coach a few people. I am not a business coach, but I facilitate marketing education and training. So the reason I'm not a business coach is because that's not what I want to do transactionally. However, I'm always sharing my knowledge, whether it's my clients, my interns, and my trainees. I'm always here to share the knowledge, and that's one of the reasons I made these videos. So I would like for you to think a little bit deeply, a little bit more deeply about how you choose your coaches, how you judge your coaches, and kind of what are you buying into when you find that you're asking for a coaching brand to associate itself with you. you've also got to be coach worthy. So there are some strict cultures that require you to really elevate the way you approach your art form, and your business. The way you manage it is an art form. So really think, and I think Tony Robbins said it best. He said, raise your standards. Just something for us to think about. So entrepreneurs out there, I'm encouraging you today to raise your standards when it comes to the coaches in your life and in your business journey. So I hope you found this useful, guys. Please ask me any questions either in the comments below or by message, depending where you are watching this. Or you can also email our team, and I'll be happy to set up a call and assist you in any way that I can.